De fleste, som planlægger en safari i Sydafrika, de drømmer utvivlsomt om at opleve The Big Five, de 5 store, som blandt andet inkluderer elefanten, næsehornet og den spændende kærferbøffel. Også de 2 største rovdyr, løven og leoparden, tæller med i The Big Five, og her er det et løvepar som parer. Det gør de ret så flittigt, op til 40 gange i døgnet i en periode på 3 til 6 dage. At opleve rovdyr på så tæt hold i naturlige omgivelser kræver et besøg i et helt optimalt safari-område, og her vælger vi oftest det private Sabie naturreservat, og i de fleste tilfælde den fremragende Idube Game Lodge, som vi nu skal besøge. Så er vi ankommet til Idube. Skal vi ned og have lidt instrukser?
You get to stop halfway through the safari for something to drink, and you're welcome to order anything you like. Gin and tonic, beer, wine, juice, soft drink, you name it. Your safari will then start at 4 o'clock.
Today?
Yeah, today, this afternoon. You meet at the parking lot, just where you left the car, and then you'll be out for 3 hours. That will be from 4 to around about 7 o'clock. And then as soon as you come back at 7, it's already dark by then. Every time at night, whenever you feel like going back to the room, please ask someone to walk with you. The reason being that we're not fenced off. We do get animals walking around the camp sometimes. So you've got the one-wire fence stopping elephants from coming to the camp, but anything smaller than elephant can still come into the camp. Talking about lions, leopards. Yeah, like this morning we had a leopard ride in camp. Yeah. So the game drive vehicle had to come and view the leopards from inside the reservoir. Just in front of some of the rooms, the leopard walked past and he walked all the way to the other side. And then normally the rangers will walk with you to the room at 7 just to freshen up, put back your binoculars and stuff. And then they'll fetch you again from the room at around about 7:30 to the bar area, which is over here, for something to bring just before dinner. And then our dinner is served between 7:30 and 8 o'clock at the Boma area, which is just behind the bar. And then after dinner, whenever you feel like going to bed, please ask someone again to walk you back to the room. Okay. And then tomorrow morning at 5:30, 5:30, the rangers will come and knock at your door to wake you up. Okay. And then round about 5:45, please make your way from the room to this table here for some tea, coffee, orange juice, muffins, scones, biscuits, just before your morning safari. By then, it's light enough. You can walk by yourself from the room to this table here. You don't need somebody to walk with you. During the day as well, you can walk around where there's short grass and pathways. Just don't go out into the thick bush. And then as soon as you come back at 9, breakfast will be ready. I'll show you where breakfast is served. And then during breakfast, whenever you're interested into going out on a walking safari, just arrange that with your ranger. He'll take you out for about 45 minutes to an hour, just to see some small stuff that you don't really get to see while you're driving. Things like tracks, insects, grasses and things like that. And then after the walk, it's your time to relax. You can come to the bar for something to drink, jump into the pool, sleep, read it, it's all up to you. And then 3 o'clock, we follow the same routine again. Lunch.
Yes, Mr. Porter.
Thank you.
Det er ikke nødvendigt at slå græsplæner herinde, det under vortesvinene. Men de er vaksomme, fordi der kan godt komme rovdyr herinde og snuppe en af dem lige inde i campen. Det her er sket flere gange. Så Så er vi ved at være klar til afgang på eftermiddagens game drive. Vi mangler lige de 2 damer, så er vi ved at være styr på det. Så det er vores guide Rob. Og hans store gøb der, Gud forbyde, at han skal bruge den, for det tror jeg ikke, han har forstand på.
Because we go off the road, we do get very close to the animals. When we are with the animals, please don't do anything to attract the animals' attention to you. Don't stand up, don't hang out the side of the vehicle, click your fingers, call them, anything like that. That might upset them.
But it is possible to take photos.
Photos, flash, you can talk, you can ask questions, you don't have to be quiet or anything. Just don't wave at the animals.
Sit down.
Yes. Yeah, and also don't panic. We are going to be very close, often within touching distance of some of the big dangerous animals, but I'm not going to put you in any danger. So just relax and enjoy.
No, you are the security guard. He's our lifeguard.
Yes.
God help us all.
And you know,
Ronald on the front seat, serving a purpose, looking for the tracks on the road. Nothing's eaten him yet, so you guys should be all right.
Doing well.
Does anybody have a phone with them? Mobile phone?
phone, har du telefon med dig?
Den virker ikke. Jo.
If you can just turn the sound off as we get onto the higher points in the reserve, you will get reception, and the phone may start ringing in a sighting, which wouldn't be a good plan.
Og så går det løs på den første safari-tur. Det er jo ikke nogen hemmelighed, at Idube Game Lodge er væsentligt dyrere end mange af de andre lodges, og især end Krygerparken. Men de oplevelser, man får her offroad, er også ekstremt meget anderledes end dem, som man kan få fra de asfalterede veje inde i selve Krygerparken. Man kommer virkelig tæt på Big Five i Sabie Sands Private Nature Reserve. Der er højst 10 passagerer på hver safarivogn, og de har radiokontakt med hinanden, så de kan give gode råd om, hvor de spændende dyreoplevelser findes i reservatet. Der må nemlig aldrig komme mere end 2 biler ind ved en sighting, hvilket sikrer vores gæster en meget eksklusiv oplevelse.
One leopard.
Okay, we're fully aware, bud. Go past me, stand by, and I'm getting out of here to make space. This is the best spot.
Yeah, you're going down there. Okay, cool.
Hvad siger jeg så? Det er lidt spændende, hva'? Hvad så? I er kommet off-road rigtig på safari, du, hva'?
Er det stadig leoparden, vi leder efter?
Holger med alle dine år på banen, ikke? Når ikke leoparden er væk.
There was a track in here already when the guys were earlier.
Yeah, I'm good, you'll be better.
Yeah, if you come, Nelson Roboti's better.
Sorry, I didn't see you go that way. I thought you were still on this side.
No? There's enough gin there for you, Holger.
Oh, that should be enough for me. Det er et af de bedste tidspunkter på dagen nu her med sundowner.
Ja.
Når vi har fået selskab, der var en mere, der ville have en sundowner drink. Det var ikke bare os, der. Det har jeg godt nok aldrig prøvet før. Mens vi stod og fik sundowner drinks her, der fik vi faktisk lige øje på, om det var part, der kom ned til søen. Og I er lige dumpet ned fra flyet, og så får vi en sundowner-drink, så her kommer leoparden ned og drikker, mens vi står her.
Er vi heldige, eller er vi heldige?
Ja, det må man sige.
Ja.
Du er færdig på ham.
Det er vi.
Nu er det næste, der er på vej ned, det er 2 næsehorn. Det er en ret god sundowner-drink, vi får her. Leoparden, den sidder stadigvæk henne i venstre hjørne af dammen. Og nu er der 2 næsehorn ned på vej at drikke også.
And that's how a leopard roars.
Yeah.
Is this a
He's just saying, I'm here, this is my territory. Are there any ladies that want me?
Efter solnedgang starter nye eventyr med spotlighten.
See, they're dribbling urine from the, which can make them quite aggressive. So I'm not going to turn off. I'm going to make sure that we've got a gap in front of us the whole time, just in case he decides he doesn't like us.
Vi fortsætter en times tid med spotlighten og oplever nogle af de dyr, som man ikke ser i dagslys. Et af de første dyr er en kameleon.
The coloration is more to do with the mood that they're in. Very dark when they're getting angry. Very pale when it's hot to reflect the heat.
Oh.
I think he loves you. Og efter den oplevelse fortsætter
Down there. Eight of them here. The older female, she's a lot smaller.
She bliver så tavst om. Og det blev der også til en enkelt leopard mere, inden vi afsluttede en fantastisk safari-dag og returnerede til campen for aftenens middag.
My name is Stian, I'm the executive chef of Idube Game Lodge. I'm quickly going to go through the menu. It's a plated meal from the kitchen. So there's a choice of 2 mains. If you'd like to have both, please ask for it and I will serve you. For starters tonight, I have a pear and brie soup served with porcini oil and a fresh baked bread roll. The mains, the first of the 2 options, is an ostrich fillet served with a cranberry sauce. And the second option is a curried sole fillet, and that is served with a lemon butter sauce. And then for dessert tonight, I have a chocolate trifle served with an amarella toffee coulis.
Og den dejlige middag indtages. Morgendagen bringer en lille regnbyge. Meget en våd næsehorn, ja.
It's just big, but it's not that big.
Senere bliver det heldigvis opklaring, og vi ser endnu flere næsehorn. Vi er dog ikke helt færdige med leoparderne endnu, og endnu en gang tager vi på vaskeægte offroad safari med Rob og trackeren, der sidder foran og prøver at undgå alle grenene.
Okay.
Young male leopards.
Copy that. I'm just trying to find a way to communicate.
So he's only about 3 years old. Doesn't really have any place to be looking for a female. But we haven't seen the big dominant male up in the north here.
Oj.
Den her lille improviserede erenjagt gik vist lidt for hurtigt. Lad os tage den igen i slow motion.
Golden orb spider. Big hunting dog.
Hyænehund. Hyænehunden er ret sjældne dyr. De er nok mest berygtede på grund af deres forfærdelige jagtmetoder, hvor de ofte begynder at spise vildtet, de har nedlagt, før at det er forændt. Derfor har de været meget forhadt og forgiftet af farmerne, og i dag er de faktisk en af de mest truede dyrearter i Sydafrika.
The herds like this consist of the females and the youngsters. We saw the male yesterday.
Yeah.
The males leave, I said, around 15, 16, once they've gone through puberty. But the females will stay in the same group that they're born into their whole lives until basically the old leader female will die.
Morgens sidste møde med storvildt var en flok elefanter, hvor der blandt andet var en meget uvenlig elefant, som til sidst fik os til at tage flugten. Ruden her, den indeholdt mange hunddyr og kalve, og med dem skal man være en lille smule ekstra forsigtig. Så vi valgte at stikke af, før der blev problemer. Hvad så? Har det været sjovt?
Ja, det var kanon.
Hvad bliver der lavet morgenmad her?
Hej.
Hello, morning. For meget krævende gæster, som ønsker den helt ultimative luksus, også midt ude i bushen, så anvender vi de 2 lodges fra Richard Branson, Idube Rock Lodge og den smukt beliggende Jensen Safaris Lodge. Det er luksus, der er svært at overgå. Det bliver dog overgået på Singitas Lodges i Sabie. Idube Lodge og Boulders Lodge er helt fuldstændig enestående, men det koster også kassen. Uanset hvilken standard man vælger, så er vi her i det fuldstændig ultimative safari-område i Sydafrika. Der markedsføres i Danmark mange billige pakkearrangementer, hvor man tilbyder frikadelle-safarier og bor 10 dage på det samme sted til en ganske billig pris. Men I skal bare vide, at se sådan nogle ting, som I har set på den her stykke af filmen, det kan I glemme alt om. Så er det nemlig meget bedre bare at booke en hytte i Krygerparken, så er dyrene lige uden for døren.